let's talk about the trending trade of words between the new conservative leader, Kemi Badenoch, and Nigerian leaders. Kemi Badenoch's critical views on Nigeria's infrastructure and the system have caused a lot of ripples in the social media waves. Kemi Badenoch, who became the new Conservative Party leader recently, has been very critical of her country of birth since her election into the number 2 political position in the UK. Her blunt remarks about Nigeria's infrastructure, though true, have caused many gunnings for her head, but she is not stopping soon. She said what many Nigerians know: the country does have serious work to do. Every non-political class, Nigerian agrees that she spoke their mind. The issue of people who are involved in Nigerian politics or eating from the crumbs of the misrule of the country. First up, let's talk about electricity in Nigeria and the decay of that sector over the past century, or the lack thereof. Badenoch highlighted the constant power cuts and the struggle of relying on generators. Imagine running a business or living your life when you can't guarantee the lights will stay on. The new administration's introduction of banded lighting systems still has not solved the chaos in the power generation sector of Nigeria. Badenoch's comments hit a nerve, exposing the daily reality for millions of Nigerians. The common man agrees with her thought and wish for more political class in the Western world to spec out on the misrule happening in Africa. Next up, let's talk about roads and transportation, because this is where things get bumpy. Literally. The roads are like you are on a roller coaster. We've all seen those potholes that could swallow a small car whole. The government are not even held accountable for the damages done by the unconstructed road that they have paid millions of naira to be built on inflated cost. It's like playing real life Mario Kart, dodging craters and praying your suspension survives. Badenoch highlighted the inefficiency of clouds, some dates, transportation system, and it's a valid point. Now, let's get real about water and sanitation. Badenoch highlighted limited access to clean water and sanitation in Nigeria. Health and education, failing grades for infrastructure. Badenoch highlighted how Nigeria's infrastructure deficit affects education and healthcare. Imagine learning in a dilapidated classroom with a leaky roof, no chairs, no food, and worst of all, in this 21st century, no internet or computer. The worst of the ills in Nigerian society is that people go to a hospital with outdated equipment while the political class flies first class to attend medical checkups in America, the UK, and Paris. Badenoch's comments remind us that investing in infrastructure means investing in Nigeria's future. Chapter 5: Economic Impact, Infrastructure Woes, and Economic Woes. Badenoch pointed out how poor infrastructure hampers growth, increases transportation costs, and affects business operations. Think about it. Businesses can't thrive when they're constantly battling power outages or struggling to transport goods on crumbling roads. Chapter 6: Financing and Governance. Where's the money, honey? Nigeria's infrastructure needs serious TLC, but who's paying for it? Where are the loans and grants from the World Bank and other development banks? From corruption to poor planning, the issues run deep. Let's not add the case of insecurity in the country that is deeper in the northern part of the country. It's messy, complicated, and needs a serious overhaul. Chapter 7: Cultural and Institutional Challenges. Changing the Mindset. Infrastructure isn't just about bricks and mortar, it's also about mindset. Badenoch discussed the cultural and institutional challenges, like attitudes towards maintenance and leadership issues. You can build all the fancy infrastructure you want, but without the right systems and attitudes, it won't last. Kemi's truth bombs. A wake-up call for Nigeria. Many may not agree with her constant rhetoric. There have been many comments from her relating to Africa and colonization, which I also do not agree with. I would have to say that everything Kemi spoke about Nigeria is a fact. The system needs an overhaul. What do you think about this topic? Kemi Badenoch didn't sugarcoat her assessment of Nigeria's infrastructure. While her comments sparked controversy, they also shed light on critical issues needing attention. Sometimes you need tough love to get things moving. Stay tuned for more in-depth analyses on pressing global issues.